He's a clicker! No shot, Grace, you piece of shit. I don't understand. She's got the worst melee attack in the history of melee attacks. Get another one? Get up. It's Chainsaw Man! How did she just let both Requiem bullets miss? How do you kill him? I'm so confused. Her melee sucks! Today, since I want to play 2 games. The crazy thing about this that always happens is when I come back, it's like so much meandering because I do genuinely need like 5 minutes. But he said he's gonna sweat. No, we're doing quick play. I want to have a little fun. I think I am gonna. I'm gonna get more. I'm gonna play comp when I get back to playing on my PC. I climbed a little bit with Rave. I played Rave a lot at some point, like the halfway point of not this past season, so season 6. Oh, that's that one dude. I guess I know I'm going the right way because I hear a nigga tweaking. But that's that thing with like the gigantic fucking head. Do I have one of the... Because I gotta get him out the way. Okay, I don't. I gotta see if I can craft one of those things. Because I'm not even gonna deal with whatever he's got going on. Oh, you can craft scrap. That's a funny thing. Man, it's gonna fuck up my whole little situation. Okay. So I've got the scrap that I need. I don't understand what the line blocking off the blood for, do I? Okay. But yeah, you know, I always take like a couple of minutes. I gotta just play and like remember what the fuck's going on. Like what was the last thing or two that we did or whatever. So, I don't understand. I definitively have blood collector combined with I'm so lost. Maybe because it's in the bag, but that doesn't make any sense either. It's got to be in. Oh, I bet. Okay, so it's got to start in this thing. I'm assuming. There it is. Oh, chat. I finally figured it out. I didn't know you had to put the blood back in the shit or whatever. Let's go ahead and get this. I do have a decision to make because I got to decide who do I want to kill. Do I want to kill that thing that's running around with like the insane noggin, or do I want to kill? I'm gonna go ahead and say it because I don't feel like going through it again. Or do I want to go ahead and kill the big chef dude? Because I feel like he's just doing too much. Like I know that we talk about this every stream. I debate on if I'm gonna like take his life, but he's like not really in the way now unless I kind of go in one specific direction. But there's no way if I leave him alive that he's gonna continue to just like stay over. Like they're going to fold him back into getting in my way. So I'm kind of thinking it might have to be up for him. Like his clock might be ticking. But I shot that thing with the crazy skull 2 times with a Requiem bullet, and he just looked at me. So it's like I might have to like inject him. Is this the right wing? I gotta pull this out. Thing is, I can't let him get the jump on me. That's the only thing. Don't I have a melee weapon anymore? No. Ooh, but I do have a lockpick. I learned some stuff because I did watch some other people play. Like I don't know what's gonna happen next round, but I watch other people play just like the game in general. Like I watch people play up till around where I am, and then I stop just because there's a couple creators I like, and there are people who have played it before, and they were doing the backtracking that I was doing, and I feel a lot better because they were just. It's like a core part of Resident Evil. It seems to have to, and I guess like that makes sense. Like you have to manage how much space you have. I don't want to waste it on him. Like I can't like you know what I'm saying? Like I gotta know. I gotta know for nobody else but for me. Is there another one? Use the injector on him. Oh. Okay, this is not the plan, because now there's two. Okay. Okay. I gotta redo my strategy, because what do you mean that just didn't work? I gotta get out of there. And now there's two. And the thing is, even though I have the Requiem bullet, that's not enough. As we learned last time, the Requiem bullet don't really do anything but like make them mad. I don't even know if that's the right way that I need to be going. Like, it's just... Exclamation mark, is that... Has his game had waypoints this entire time? Resident Evil just didn't seem like a game that would be like, ticklish ass bulls. That's what I'm saying. And I don't want to use the Requiem, because the second I walk in there, I heard the other one getting up. I was like, okay, well, I can't dump... I don't even need to waste my Requiem bullets, because even if I hit him with it and I use the injector, the other one's still alive. Now I'm getting annoyed because I'm like, damn, they're all just going to start waking up. Okay, so I need to go back this way. Sims, what's up? Sims, what's up? Dude, I think... that... for the catharsis of the chat, I think we got to kill the big dude. We've talked about it for too many episodes. Now that I have an injector, I can't let him live. How we feeling? I'm feeling good. It's Friday. I had a nice easy week. Had some early wake ups, but nothing too crazy. How are you feeling? How are you doing on this fine Friday? Is it warm where you are? I feel like we've talked before and you aren't anywhere crazy geographically. I know the answer to Sean, because Sean is, I was going to say within walking distance of me, and that's crazy. He's not that close to me. But he's in, come on, dude. Wait, I got to make sure she has this shit equipped. Can you not equip it? I hear two. Nah, where's he at? We're not doing this. We're not doing this right now. I'm at work, but low key I'm cool and no stress over here. Love that. Brothers, I promise you this game. No shot. They're all just getting up. They all just have the Venom symbiote now? Oh my god. This is bad. These things right here cannot wait to get up. Let me just trigger the animation. This ain't even where I left y'all. Where's the big dude at? Did I kill him and I forgot? Do they get up based on sound levels? I don't think so. I think something has happened there. There's, in the last episode, like the one that I walked in, he had the big head. I went in there to take a pair of lungs to the corpse that was on the bed, and he just like got up. So it seemed like something in the story is like triggered that like some kind of mutation is happening with the virus, and some of the infected or whatever, that some of the zombies can just like get up, like they're not dead all the way. So yeah, I don't know if it's sound. I think it's just like there are some zombies that are just designed to get back up. It's just annoying because it's like there's kind of no way to kill them. I really don't like that. I don't know where the big dude is, because the thing about somebody that big, you should not ever lose sight of him because he's that big. I really don't like that. I don't know where he's at. So let me go this way though. Am I looking for something? Did that dude, was he was, it says something about a heart, right? Was he missing a heart, another body part? So he already got up twice, so there's no reason for him to be on tomfoolery. Or not twice, but I've killed him twice. He's gotten up before. You're joshing. Bro, I thought them niggas was like coming over here. Doc, don't do it. Oh, he's gonna move. No. We gotta restart, because let me tell you, I thought that was saying that he had one on him. We're not even doing what that just did to me. That was fucked up. I thought it was telling me that he had one. I was like, okay, he hasn't had this whole time, but maybe the game is like, you know, now that you've been making them, now I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. That was on me. I thought things were going too good for Grace. I was like, damn. Somebody on the dev team looking out for you, GOAT. The unintentional side effect of this is that I do have those bullets I wasted back. I didn't even mean to do that. You know, I don't want to play the game that way. You know, I got to manage my own resources, but I thought that I was getting one of those things. That's all. Pretty sure I mentioned to y'all last time, but my neighbors just like they just race and fight to the death up above me. I just saw the shadow. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because it's like I have the injector, but it's like I can only use one. That just seems like madness. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. I thought a sneeze was coming. I hate that I feel like I'm playing like so reserved, but it is just like, I think that's how you have to play these games. Like, I have to have a plan. Like, I need to go this way up through the kitchen. It's just I can't even like engage him because you can't kill him. Should I have been making? I don't know, because you have a limited amount. I was like, should I have been making more injectors? But even then, it's like, you know, can't just make 5 of them. Like I could, but that'd take up my whole item slot. Let's see. This is craziness. There's just nothing that I can do, but I gotta go that way. I guess I can take the back way. What was the other way? I could loop around, but I still gotta pass them though. I'd be going even further out. Pantry door. The fuck's in the pantry that I need? Niggas making risotto at a time like this? I can't even say I can sprint past because look how she sprints. It's whatever. Let's see what happened. Ooh. Okay. Had to turn the... Whoa. I knew he sounded kind of close. That's crazy that now all of a sudden he's walking all the way down here. He wasn't even doing that shit a second ago. Like, and he's not like, okay, I gotta see if there's another way around. Because I can't even get through that hallway. I'm assuming this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm assuming that I'm supposed to... Bro, they're just gonna get up. So are these niggas. Oh, his reign of terror ends. None of you niggas get on bullshit. And I've been waiting, baby. Fuck it. I'll take that. I don't have the injector anymore. And I got the pantry key. I need to do that anyway. Whoa, whoa. Oh, that felt good. Grace, you not real because I picked this shit. Oh, it broke. It conveniently broke. I got you. Right when I kill him and it'd be useful for me, it broke from him dropping it. Cool. No way that nigga was in here. That shit felt incredible. I did it, chat. I said I was going to put a nigga on a shirt, and guess what? The Gildan just came in. Is this nigga in here? This is a save point. What's over here again? Where is he? He's in here. There he is. Oh, brother. Okay, where's he even coming from? Because what's down here? Oh, up the stairs. Cold storage. Door without hand wheel. Okay, so there isn't a way to backtrack. Okay, so I gotta go through that one way. Okay. Well, lesson learned. I could have sworn that I could work my way around. Look at the fucking route I'm taking. Look at the route I just tried to take. That's crazy that I even thought that, like, yeah, I'll be able to do that. Okay. Bro, I just don't know. Can I go through there? Could go through there. Cut down. And then be right there? That's gotta be it. Oh, come on. Go ahead and get up. Which one are you going to start tweaking? Oh, here's the kitchen right here. How deep in the kitchen is he? Oh, he wasn't even like over there for real. Man, it's so crazy how like Satan is behind this door or something. Oh boy, I thought the door locked. Scrap? Oh, you already know what I'm making. Niggas know what I'm about to get to crafting. Okay. Just trying to. And I got another Requiem bullet. Just, like I say, please just leave it there. Please don't like throw it away like you did the last one. Okay. I don't even want to try to open that thing because I'm telling you, like, a fucking Jujutsu Kaisen curse is jumping out. Okay. Let's see our metal and bullets. Good. Then I gotta. Did I not pick up another Requiem bullet? Did it do the thing? I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be tweaking. Let's just go ahead and craft this. Let's go ahead and get. Ooh, I got enough to make something else. Bro, that's 3 Requiem. That's 3 Requiem bullets now. I low key. I kind of had to do that. A 3rd Requiem? 3 Requiems? Is the closet warped? Okay. Well, now that I've been in here, what's going to happen to me? How's the game going to decide to, like... Why did the camera do that? I didn't tell the camera to do that. Where's it want me to go now? Examination room. I went in there and it's maybe seem like I'm missing something. I'm assuming now those 2 people are going to get back up. Ooh, that almost got me again. Whoa, why are these things blue? Security point. Oh, okay. Wouldn't be me if I didn't save while I'm running right past it. Truthfully, I gotta drop something in here because if I find some health, I won't be able to use it. Well, I kind of need all this, don't I? Let's see if she got something to say. I've done some stuff now. Imagine she was gone. Chat, can I tell y'all something that you might end up witnessing that'll be kind of funny? Yesterday at work, I was out in the hospital that I went to, that they needed us to go to, was near like a local ice cream place, and you know, I'll support something local. And I'd driven past it before, and I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, oh, it's a frozen custard place. I'm like out and about, like, you know, I'm you know, it's earlier in the day, so it's like, so I'm not gonna buy, you know, ice cream. I'm not gonna eat. I don't eat and drive either. Worth knowing. So like, I don't eat like McDonald's. I don't eat ice cream or anything like McDonald's. Just like food and like fast food. I cannot. Cannot is the wrong word. I don't like to eat and drive. I would prefer to just like not do that. So that, along with some other things, I was just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna, you know. Oh my God, these niggas are gonna get up. I was like, you know, I'm not going to, I'm not going to buy like ice cream. Oh, so you drink and drive? I see you. You know, I can drink my soda and some water while I'm driving. That's easy. But I can't like act like I don't like trying to hold. I know what you meant by that too. I don't like the idea of like trying to like hold a burger. I can maybe like fries, maybe. Like I can get like some fries and just like nibble on those while I'm driving. Like that I can do, yeah. But I cannot like full on eat. So when I'm there, I'm like, well, you know, you gonna finally get up? I was like, I'm not gonna get this ice cream. I'm stuck on this one part because I keep getting distracted by the game. I was like, you know. I'll try it one day. So yesterday was that day. I finished in like a decent time, and I passed it on the way back, and I was like, I'll try it. And I saw it on my way in, and the thing had like their flavor of the month. I don't know exactly what the period was. Let's say it said flavor of the month, and if you get that, like you can get that made in like a larger size. You can get that made in a quart. Now, because I'm used to places buying in like, you can buy a pint of something. That's what my brain. I can't get to there from here. I mean, I can, but what is this? Oh, you actually can't. That's what my brain defaulted to when I read it. So it clear as day said, cookie butter is a flavor. It's like cookie butter concrete. Available in a quart, like QT. But I guess like my brain just saw like the T and imagined that. So I went after work and I got it and I was like, can I get the cookie butter? And I even said quart. Because I think like by that point, like I'd at least started like registering what I was reading. And so then they go and get it. Okay, I gotta bring my ice cream to do the visual gag. Well, you guys know what a quart looks like. Imagine, so you're expecting to get a pint of ice cream, and they bring you a quart. So it's like she told me it was gonna be like $14, which to me wasn't that bad because I'm supporting somewhere local. There's two of these niggas in here. I was supporting somewhere that's kind of local, and do I one and then inject. And then double Requiem, the other dude. I can't remember if we found out double Requiem didn't work. Anywho, so I'd read it and she said $14, and that wasn't too bad to me because if you go to Cold Stone and you buy a pint from there, it's like $11, which to me, I'm like, that's a decent deal. So, I was expecting, even though it said quart, I was still thinking pint because that's what I'd read. And she brings out this big ass thing of ice cream and puts it in the bag, and I'm like, holy shit, this is a quart of ice cream. I've been. It quite literally says that like you can only get a quart in the flavor of the month flavor. But it was just so I just have this like big ass. There's something under the shackle. He's like missing something, ain't he? The moved heart. Okay, so yeah, he's missing his heart. Okay. Okay, well I'm in here. Door without hand wheel. Is there a place I can grab a hand wheel now? See, now I'm like, okay, so there's no reason for me to try to go past these people. I've been over there before. I just don't fuck with this at all. Where'd a heart even be at? This for real too many puzzles for me. I'll be pissed at these games. It's my first one, so I'm just giving it a shot. And I've enjoyed it so far. Like, the puzzles haven't been too terribly bad. I think the strategic, how you want to deal with these niggas has certainly been worse than the puzzles. What you think they're over here talking about? Because there's two of them now. Oh, he hasn't got up yet. The other doctor ain't even got up yet. Why did he get up and I was just standing over him like that? That was strange. Okay. So actually, I'm not going to go that way because I don't think I need to go that way. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. It says go to the examination room with the organless corpse. But I went there. And like, not shit. Cold storage. I imagine the heart is in here. But, the door without a hand wheel. So it's like, where will I find a hand wheel? Maybe there's one in this room. Which would make sense because I think I came here before I went there. I don't know. But anywho, yeah, expected to buy a pint, even though it said quart, even said the word quart, and she brought it this like huge thing, and I was like, what the hell? Happy to have it though. It was really good. It's really good. But at some point, because I don't want to wait until it's too late to try to eat it because I don't want my stomach to be doing fucking cartwheels because I'm going to the movies tomorrow at 11 a.m. So I would like to get some I want to go to bed at like a reasonable time to get some decent sleep. And I don't think I'll be able to pull that off if I'm eating cookie butter concretes at like, you know, 12 p.m., which I've done before, or 12 a.m., I guess. But at some point, you might just see me grab a cartoonishly large thing of ice cream. And I'm going to be honest, it's my ice cream. It's me in my apartment. I'm eating it straight out the court. It's me and the spoon in the court versus all the world and its problems. And I just think that'll just make for a hilarious visual. So if you guys see that, just know that's how I move. That's just the situation that we gotta all accept and deal with. I'll be on fighting games. I've been on fighting games too much to the point where I'll just Leroy Jenkins as zombie. You would think that you can. I've shot the zombie and then used a melee weapon on it and not shit happened. Oh my gosh, he wants to get up really bad. Oh, I got 4 Requiem bullets because I picked that one up. Nobody tweak out, bro. Ooh. Imagine easy kill. I wish anything in this game was easy. But if any of these niggas were to get up, that would be fucking crazy. That would be extremely uncalled for, which means it's definitely about to happen. Okay, maybe not. Sorry, went over here? To the right, though. What direction I need to go? What the hell? Put me in there, I'm coming out on top, just not against Albert. Who is Albert? Surely you don't mean the big chef dude, because he's dead. We handled that. Bro, I'm mad far away from cold storage. I lost the plot. I'm nowhere near where I was headed. Okay, you know what I gotta do? I gotta read the notes. There's gotta be a note that's like, ooh, I can make one of these. Wait, never mind, I'm dying. Too many puzzles? Maybe. But I mean, Albert Wesker. Oh, I ain't met him yet. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, let me just take it from the top. I wonder if I've been missing evidence. Let me see if I can find something about heart progress notes. He's in the older game. I know I've heard his name, so I think he's in this one or something like that. But I just don't know who that is. But he sounds like he's crazy. If you all gung ho about you could Leroy Jenkins some folks, but you can't get past a guy named Albert. I sure as hell hope not. Custom blood collector. I'm going to reading the second page of some of these notes. Oh, none of these have 2 pages. Alright, but back to work. Alright, Sims, have a good rest of your shift. Keep chilling. It's like you said that they've been taking it easy on you, so I hope it don't randomly get crazy on you. I appreciate you for stopping by. I always love your support. I always love talking to you. Enjoy the rest of your shift and your night. Get home safe. You know, whatever time zone you is, it's either 7 or 9 or 10 o'clock for you. So when you get off, get home safe, brother. Look at this nigga. Artificial organ transplantation experiment. Yeah, we found it. But like, where's the heart at? That's all I do could sing. Safety is not my concern. I meant on your drive home. It's nighttime, you know. I know you step to niggas. I know you untouchable in the streets. Cars don't know that though. Cars don't know that. Cars don't know nothing. They're cars. I'm missing the note that says like, "Oh, we put a nigga's heart in room 37." Because I need to find that note. I need to find the note where they're like, "We put that nigga's heart in the trash can on 4-4." I have no idea why I said 4 like that. I'm sorry, I was caught up about if I want to say 4 or 5. I got hit by one, but that's a story for another day. See what I mean? Why I wish you safe travels home. You see what I'm saying? Like I knew I pre-called the incident that you, bro. I'm maybe as far away from the door without the hand wheel as a human being can be. I don't even know where I'm trying to go there because I don't have anything even remotely close to a hand wheel. I got mad bullets though. But I don't want to use them. So am I going the right way, or does this mean I just killed a nigga over there? Like, I don't know if that means like. Oh, I wonder if. Do I have an open space? Because there's that car or whatever in there. I wonder if somewhere in the garage there is there's like a steering wheel or something that I could put on there. Like something that I could use like a crank that'll open that door. There's a nigga right there. Okay. Listen, I know it's not ethical ball, but I'm about to save, and I'm going to find out if I can shoot him and then use an injector on him. Like, I know I'm playing backtracking ball, but like, it's kind of my game. It's my game that Capcom gave me for free. The most important thing is that I'm progressing through the story, that I'm moving forward, that I'm doing what we got to be doing. If I run a science, I mean, that's why we here. If they ran science experiments, let me run one. That's why we in this situation. Niggas was experimenting. Ooh. Actually, I don't have to deal with them at all. I'm gonna cover the secret trick going this way. That nigga really bust in here with the bulldozer and try to run me over with it. That shit was crazy. That shit was mad unnecessary. That shit was mad unnecessary. That nigga came in here with a bull. I say she can't pick that little piece up right there. Hashtag damn. I want you. You already know what I'm thinking, and it's gonna be a waste of bullet, but I want to do it so bad because if you can shoot that out, you can just take. Why do I think that she can just take the steering wheel off? She could if she wanted to. Like if it was really like if the situation was what she's trying to make it out to be, she could definitely get the steering wheel off. Like, am I going back this way? Do I miss my one and only chance in this one wild, crazy, beautiful life to get it? Surely not. Okay, well. Did you guys see the vision, though? Did you see what I was thinking? Like, you understand why I thought I needed to go that way? Oh. Let's back out this way. That's just a long route for no reason. I guess the route that I'm taking now is like the long route, but I'm avoiding as many of these as possible because it seems like I can't kill them. Where did one even come from in there? Ay, ay, ay. Can you click this way? It's a bar and lounge. Bro, I know I'm probably like the worst Resident Evil 9 player of all time, but like, I'm kind of having a ball. It don't seem like it because I'm like stressed and I'm running in circles. But I think that's like part of the game. So I'm kind of like I learned that like backtrack and running all around is like what you have to do. So I found freedom in the knowledge, and I'm no longer upset by it because I'm like, okay, well, that's what niggas want me to do. So who am I to be mad at how they designed the game? Now, I don't want to do this, but like, we're just sort of protecting the kayfabe of me playing the game at this point because I don't know where this heart is at, and so I might. I don't even want a simple lock. I can't tell if that's for a door. That's gotta be no. That's a desk. That's a desk up there. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna open the desk and find a nigga heart in there. Like that's not what I need to go do right now, though. Chat, you gonna have to forgive me, but I'm about to look up where this nigga's heart's at. I'm sorry. We gotta push forward in this game. I don't haven't looked anything else up. I try not to in games like this. So I feel like that takes a little bit of the fun out. But I can like only play this on stream, so not that I can't play it off, but you know, Capcom gave it to us, so I try to do my best to play it and be visible with it. So, yeah, give me 1 second. We gotta find out. I'm sorry. I don't want to be that fella, but like, I gotta make my limited times playing this. I gotta make them count. Oh shit. What do you want? Okay. Nope. Raising it. Ignore the yawn. I'm not like actually sleeping. Hmm. Okay. I think I've realized the big issue. You remember when I picked? You remember fucking 2 episodes ago? I gotta take that wrench with me. That wrench is how. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I gotta take the wrench with me. Store that. That's what I need. That opens like one of the doors. I was expecting, and like that's on me. I see it now. So I do need to go to cold storage. Is that through this wing? Chat, I'm ready now. Can I go this way? Yes. Put this away. Why are my headphones doing that? Going too far. Gotta do the dining room. Just this way. Yeah, another nigga's in there. Oh, shit. Where is it? Bro, like the listening is just like... Oh. Please don't come any further down the stairs. Why would she do that? I did it. Every time I pick up handgun ammo, I always try to just like 9 plus 1, 7 plus 1. Always try to I just instinctively hit square and think to reload. Even though I do not need to. Okay. So I've got the heart now. The thing that I'm concerned about now is I didn't kill those other 2. I'll pull this shit out just in case I gotta like blick him. I didn't kill the other 2 niggas in there. So I'm just like extremely concerned. One of y'all is gonna get up. I know. I gotta go this way. Oh wait, well, if I'm right back over here. My bag is full. Oh wait, but if I pick the lock, that'll empty out the spot, and then I'll just take whatever's in there. Rare metal. What are you doing with that? Oh, I can make 2 more Requiem bullets, man. What am I missing for this? Rare metal ain't the same as this shit. Requiem bullets is then. That's a no-brainer. That's 6. Oh my god, that's a full damn motherfucking thing. Oh, you only get 5? My fault, OG. I know. I thought this was a 6-shooter. Aptly named. Okay, well, now something's happened because now I've confused myself. Oh no, I passed him. I gotta go back this way. And then I turn here. And then I turn back out here. Okay. We're moving. We're saving though. You know it. You love it. You love it when I go to save. You see it. You love it. You're thinking that's a good idea. We do the same. You love it. Okay, yeah. And then this. Okay, wait. One thing I want to check is what level of security. Okay, I have level 1. I'm assuming the thing that's underneath that guy is a badge. But I'm not even prepared for the type of situation I'm about to find myself in because there's like the second insane brain thing hasn't respawned yet, but I just don't even want to run the risk of that happening while this. But there's still one of them, and then I imagine when I put the heart in this dude, he's not gonna be on my team. I can't imagine he's gonna be like normal. You know, bro, probably gonna like freak the fuck out. Understandably, you know. So I just don't have to fight both. Well, the thing is, I got all these. I'll let myself shoot him twice with the Requiem if he gets up. Because I mean, I'm still left with 4. Like I'm playing with house money low key. Oh. Thought a sneeze comes. Like, bro, imagine I sneeze right as I put this shit in. They're gonna catch me. I know. Yep.
Kris, it gets up.
Can I kill it before it gets up? Okay, that's not. Rivals Attic. I'm not even playing yet. You miss it. I took like a month off from playing that. Door closed behind me is fucking nuts. Don't do that. Wrecking Bull as soon as she wake up is crazy. Nobody told him to wake up. Should have stayed sleeping. He should have stayed doing what he was doing. Sleeping, minding his business. Nobody told him to get up. Jeez, man, got the elephant gun. You see why I'm ready? You see why I'm like, niggas give me a hard time? I'm using this on them. They built that like a jump scare in a boss fight. I said, if he get up, I know what I'm gonna hit him with. I thought I was gonna have to hit him more than once. You heard my plan. I said I'm gonna give him 2 Requiem bullets, maybe 3. No, he already got the open chest. What level is the badge in here? Ooh, that says 3. That says level 3. Okay, well, I can look on this. I gotta go back to where I was just at. That's okay though. That's okay though. Wait, I have the badge on me, right? Oh, it just replaced my level 1 badge. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't finna play with him. We got bigger fish to fry. It ain't even a blammer. It's a kablower. We got other shit going on. That nigga decided he wanted to come back from the dead. I said okay. I'm sending you right back. No one told him to do all of that. Like, that was completely uncalled for. You ain't gonna get up, spasm like that, man. No. Them closing the door is deeply hilarious. Maybe he get up again. I gotta find out how I'm getting past him, and the other dude's gonna get up too, and I can't just run past him, and I don't think I can shoot him and stun him either. Actually, I think it's him. I think it's the further doctor. I pointed like y'all knew I was pointing it outside of the screen. I think the further doctor is the one that gets up. This just doesn't seem like the type of fellow you can stealth. Especially because that one's going to get up. But if I can run past him before he gets done his animation, I should be good. Chad, watch this drive. Don't get fooled by the animation. We have the animation cancel. Or is it this way? Not where I'm meant to go. Wait, yes it is. No, it's not. Herb? No shot there. Oh, whoa. I've never been here before. Read this. Blood transfusion bag? I don't need that. I can get blood anywhere. Reverse curse technique? What do I drop? I mean, if I'm gonna hold on to this, I gotta at least use it for something. Ooh. Game. Take a second off. Med injector. I gotta make a med injector. Now this is probably gonna free up a slot. I'm gonna pick up that. That's so crazy that they're just over here now. This is so scary. You're joking. You're Josh and I'm Drake. Oh! Grace. Y'all saw her ignore me hit R2? Y'all saw the R2 prompt come up? Bitch. Yeah, I'm sure this don't want to go. Isolation ward. Let me in! Well, this feels worse in every way. Well, I'm hugging this damn corner. There's my health saying. You know, just use that thing. Well, I use it. I keep hitting the start button when I mean to hit. I got 2 right now. My backpack, strong wrist, good form, I suppose. You know. Okay. Well, I kind of got nothing on me right now. Chat, we're moving. We're progressing. We're doing the damn thing. Hold on. I'm getting text messages of the important variety. Like, what's the reason? I don't think I have enough room to even get any blood. You see how I'm stalling? My air just kicked on. It's crazy loud. And I'm gonna leave it on. I'd rather have it. As long as y'all don't hear it, it's probably fine. Bro, please. I get it. Someone's gonna jump out of these. This is design. It's so loud. Okay, okay, I get it. It was like, this mic is like really good. You know, shout out to the mic. So I think the vent is like vent's right here, so far away. But my ceiling has like one of those like cave design because it comes out where the wall sticks out. It's like the sound from it coming out the vent just bounces off of this like. If I showed y'all, there's the way where the ceiling sort of like drops down and sticks out. So like the sound of it being on just like reverbs off of that and like it makes a loud ass echo. It's not that loud on its own, but I know for a fact it's bouncing off that. Let me turn it off really quick. Funny enough, it hasn't been on all the time of the stream because it just now got warm enough to turn the air on. So I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, why haven't I been bothered by this? It hasn't been on. So let me turn that off. I'll be right back. Turn it off. You know, you turn your air off, it runs for another little stretch. Just because it takes so much to boot it up. Ooh, whoa, whoa! Don't do that, Grace. Get the blower blowing or melt are the only options. No, for real. Vault over. Talk about dead. Okay. Security manager's office. No reason for me to go in there. Why would you even do that? Bro, okay, I gotta read these, but I don't like the way the game telegraphs when you're reading shit. I'm talking about the most I'm about to get up nigga of all time. Please just do it. What's he even got on him? He's dead. Yeah, like for now. Bro, please just get up. Oh, he just died a regular death? Oh, shit. I got two of the threads. I say, is this one of those things? What's that? The star? Bro, please just get up. Like, that's not even... Oh, okay. I see. Don't they have, like, a pencil or something that I can... How did she do it last time? Star. I'm assuming... I keep hitting the start button. Is that a revolver or an eagle? I know I got to be about a 50 cal. You know better than I do. I trust you. Whatever you say it is, I'm going to just believe you. Make another one? Yep. Niggas about to get hemolytic injected. We inject niggas with hemolytic all something with him. I don't know how to, you know what I'm trying to say. We hemolytically inject niggas all 2026. Nigga at work giving you a hard time, hemolytic inject them. It don't matter. I bet he don't do it again. That's ain't what I'm looking for. Oh, okay, so these niggas didn't take a picture by this one, huh? Niggas never went to the office where the black man was and said, let's take a picture in front of that one. Okay, I get it. I see what's happening in this game. I'm not even gonna hit bro with the Requiem because that'd be overkill. Because he's just like a fellow. He's just like a guy. So like that'd probably be too crazy. Also, I wonder if I wasn't supposed to vault over the... Oh.
I can't tell which button's which.
So I just can't do anything? The engraving are 2 scratches C, but the braille's still visible. I'm guessing I gotta go find something. But no, what's this then? This is saying star, 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 but I guess she's saying she doesn't know which one is a star.
This must be it.
Oh. Star, star, moon, sun. Bro, don't make me sad. We already know what happened to the other little girl, man. We already know. She turned into one of the monsters, okay? We get it. And then Leon Kennedy blew her head off.
They look just like...
Oh, she can read it, though.
You're the one that locked her up.
He ain't have internet. He ain't mean that.
I'm gonna borrow this. I bet she can read that.
Where niggas even come from? Okay. This is good. This is a huge progress. So most of us being handicapped was just because of the stuff I didn't have in my inventory. And I forgot that whole last episode. I completely forgot that I was seeing what clip you put. I saw the thing earlier and I was like, I didn't even say anything the last couple of seconds. You clipped it a while back. But I didn't even remember that I had that wrench. So like when we were encountering, when I was thinking about cold storage, I forgot that that wheel fell off. So like I just completely... Okay, now the problem is I gotta work my way all the way back out and I gotta get past them. I'm really concerned because I gotta... I think... So I saw the thing pop up. I guess if I get the jump on him, I guess I can't shoot him and stun him. Let me make all the noise in the world. I guess if I sneak up on him... Goodbye. Yeah. I guess if I sneak up on him, I can... I mean, what's this all about? I can hit him with the injector. Am I coming back out by... Oh, I'm like away from the door. I guess it's just remember this red light. Which way you gotta go this way? What's down that way? Yeah, I don't want to do that because I forgot they're gonna turn into the things. Can I go this way? Nope, I gotta cut back through there, which is fine. Yeah. Oh, Grace, move faster. We're chilling. Okay. Is this the room? Okay, cool. Bro, I thought she was gone. I was saying, no, don't do this right now. Don't do this. I thought she left.
Hey. Why did they put you in there?
Oh my god, I can read those notes. I just thought about it.
I've always been here.
Do you mind if I come in?
I don't mind.
Little Dead by Daylight show over there. You saw it. slight tilt to the right to not make her go to the animation turning because she would have slowed down. I'm peeping her movements. We're on the same page now. I forgive you for all your transgressions, Grace.
I'm with the police.
Police?
Yes. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
I'm Grace. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily. You like reading?
Yeah.
Do you think you could read something for me? Please.
This is kind of
I
crazy.
really need your help.
Okay.
Thank you.
I gotta pause this and say something. I gotta pause this and say something. This can be clipped for a rant. This can be clipped for whatever. I gotta pause this and say something about not necessarily the game, but I don't know if you guys have seen the recent shit from. Let me look it up because I know it's on the homepage of Opera GX. Okay, I see. Not necessarily the home page. I gotta go to. Fuck. The Nvidia CEO or whatever doing the whole. I'm gonna pull it up. Cause I wanna make sure I'm saying the right thing. Cause I gotta correctly be pissed off. Oh my god, Opera GX, you're killing me. Anywho, Nvidia's CEO. I guess I can pull it up this way. The NLDSS5 or whatever. Hold on. And like the thing I'm talking about is like a clear point, but I want to make sure that I'm getting right exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, Nvidia's DLSS5, I think that the CEO announced or whatever, that's going to basically be like an AI tool that they're going to put. I don't know if it's going to be a program that you can run or something that it's going to be able to do. It might just be one of the components that they're pivoting towards making that's going to take games and stuff and upscale them and make them look even more realistic. You just like AI. Okay, so just to rephrase it in case it gets lost in translation. So NVIDIA CEO had announced that they're using DLSS5, which is like I don't know if that's their transitioning to. They're going to stop making a lot of the graphics cards and stuff because they're pivoting towards more AI based stuff, and that's one of the things that they're opting to do. And what they're saying that he wants to use that for, I guess what they are going to use that for is like upscaling your games, like letting AI like look at the art side of the game and interpret what it thinks it'll look like. It's photorealistic. And not only is it fucking annoying and distasteful and like disrespectful because it's like it's saying that like what it should look like, it's gonna upscale, it's gonna change the graphical design or whatever to make it more realistic. This shit looks incredibly realistic already because I've seen some of the stuff from the like the demos and stuff like that. And one of the things that they used was Resident Evil 9, like in one of the presentations or whatever, one of the ways that he tried to show how it was gonna work. And it legit looks like that general AI when people use like not ChatGPT, like when people use Grok to just generate, like, oh Grok, show me this person doing this. They have that like weird rubbery, like glossy kind of look where you can tell that it's like an AI person. It literally looks like that. So why would you go from how incredibly, because games already look so insanely realistic, like graphics are just like incredible. Yeah, there's some bit of barrier between, a video game character and a person in real life, but it's like, yeah, bitch, they're in a video game. Like, even the most realistic video game is still a video game. I don't want that shit to look like real life. I got real life at home. So their art doesn't matter, but all rights, it'll make the overall image different. Exactly. They're trying to just completely change the idea of the art, like the idea of like this is what AI thinks that it should look like. It's like it should look like this. This is the way that they design it. There was a very calculated design, especially in these big budget games. Nobody looks the way they look on accident in a game of this magnitude. And everything that is upscaled, like in all the demos and the demo and like all the examples that they showed, it legit was making shit look worse to the point where I'm like, I think. Like there's no way that they really think that this is a better version. And shit whack, what if I made my game look like PS? That's what I'm saying. They just look bad. It looks like somebody's just using grok, not even like a high powered one of one of the looking like all this AI shit still looks bad and like shouldn't be being used, but not even one of the ones that made stuff look more realistic where you go like, oh damn, we might be cooked. It made it look like the worst one. It makes it look like it's something that came out of fucking grok on X on Twitter. And they're like, see, like it's making it look more realistic. Like not only does it look less realistic, it also looks less good. And I just randomly thought of like watching that scene, like watching the performance that she's giving as Grace and how realistic the character model like looks in the face. I'm like, who was looking at this and be like, I can't wait until we have a way to make this more realistic. This is the most real shit I've seen all day, and I was at the hospital around real people today. I don't really mean that, but just it seems like, exhausting the point that this looks. Look at this. Wait, you need AI to upscale this? Saw something saying it's optional for now. See what I'm saying? That's how it starts. Like, oh, you're gonna have like one person use it. She couldn't, bro.
How about I carry you?
I was gonna say, can you help her? She ain't been out of this in who knows how long. Okay, now how's the game supposed to operate now? Because this is crazy.
There's some buttons with braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Star, star, moon, sun.
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh.
Thank you.
In here?
Here, sit. I'll be right back.
I'm assuming I gotta go clear some of them folks out, some of them niggas out, like. But yeah, sorry I had to pause the game and go on that rant. Part of what it took me long, I wanted to make sure I was calling it the right thing because I didn't want to say something that was not at all the AI bullshit slop that's gonna just try to layer over a video game. I don't want to call it something that somebody made that's like a normal thing. That would be fucked up. But yeah, like just this idea that that they're introducing this tool that they genuinely think is going to make it like look better. They're going to upscale, and it's like who is looking at this like, oh yeah, we need to upscale this and make this more realistic. Like this looks insane. Like, and I'm sure we've talked about before. I'm not even like a hyper realism cell. Like I think that there is a degree of games that like should look like games. Like nothing is made better by the game. I'm guessing the thing I can do is like I got to kill all these folks, which is great because I have 7 billion bullets. How many? Okay, so I'm going to shoot the other guys. I'm going to save these unless something crazy happens. And I'm going to use these on the shits with the giant skull. But yeah, just who? I don't think that everything needs to be annoyingly realistic because it's like, bitch, it's a game, you know? Yeah. So I know no one's coming from over there because they can't. I need some of y'all to, because I'm pretty sure I saw it as an option on the desert game. Surely someone has tried. That's crazy. So I thought it was going to be like a component. So it's a program that they're putting in the games. I thought it was going to be like what they're pivoting towards, since they're not making the traditional. Since they're not doing the traditional like graphics cards, I thought it was going to be like something that was going to be baked into their next set of components. That's why it's so important to get suits and execs who don't play games for exactly like him coming up with that. I can't imagine, especially like the demo. I think the general idea there's got to be no one who's like, oh yeah, I'm going to play this. It's going to look just like that. If that's what you want, just go watch a movie. Oh, wait. Am I making a mistake? Because won't he... They did catch a comment. Crimson Desert use AI to make their game too. So, oh yeah. If there's AI in that, you're not getting full price out of me. You're not getting full price out of me. No diss to anybody who's played it because it seems like it's a fun game, and you know, it is what it is, and it's one of those things that you don't find out about until afterwards. So no shade to anybody. But now that I know that that's what's going on, yeah, I'm good, brother. When that shit go on sale, and they're still gonna get my money, or if I buy it, they'd still be getting money. But you put an AI in your game, I'm not doing anything to help them first week. Okay, can you stop running for me? Don't run now. Oh, I missed. Fine. Yeah, what was up with bro? Why was he doing that? He was doing too much. You just trying to like... Okay. Bro, I'm telling you, I got fucking The Last of Us listening mode. Cause I these are the red ones, right? Yo! Bro, please. Alright, I'll just wait till he walks by again. As I said, I'll literally at least get his attention. The fucked up part is like where that leaf scared the shit out of me. He healed! What am I doing? Oh, I gotta find the two. It says security. No, it was like if I could drop them in that security house, that wouldn't make any sense. I gotta find the two clickers. But yeah, Rashad, no, that's also true. That's like, yeah, the people who make these, you know, to the best of our abilities, have got to like, you know, something got to happen. They got to face. I don't know how we get them to face consequences, but like, you know, that's in the right direction. Because I gotta go. No, I can just go back to the isolation ward. So I don't need to. I gotta like find my way through there and jump like on my own first. Can I not get to there through here? No, because I didn't. Yeah, because I came back. I can't get because he's walking the way that I came. Okay, so I can bring her through here. Go up here. Swing out this way. I don't care.
What the fuck?
I'm telling you, boy, you get that Requiem, you just felt fearless. I didn't even know if that was gonna work. Y'all saw how quick I changed guns? Y'all saw how that... That's the only instinct I've got on this game right now. Okay, I have one Requiem. Now I got one Requiem bullet left. No, my plan! Oh, my plan was to kill those other two dudes, but I think I can get past them now. I guess I can just, like, sneak around, and it's fine. The fuck? This is the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull? Mysterious charm that works just by holding it. Increases likelihood to survive fatal damage. What do I drop? I would say stay there. I'll be back. Okay. Anywho, back to what I was saying. So I go this way. And then I go this way. Is this a straight shot or is this niggas out here? It's not like he's back there. Okay. Boy, that was some funny shit. Every op that I've talked about killing the past couple episodes, I just straight up did it to him in this one. I gotta hurry because I don't know if these niggas are on like a timer before they become like the. Let's see. I didn't know that. Haven't seen anything about AI, but I also didn't know the game was coming. Pop in for a little research. Yeah, well, and it's like, and that's what I was telling somebody who asked me if I was gonna get it. I was telling like I might have to sit the weekend out and watch some people play it. I watched Grant play it on stream last night. I will watch some other people play it over the course of the weekend and try to decide from there because I'm like I didn't really know much about it outside of the way that people were talking about it, you know? And so it just seemed like, you know, nothing wrong with that. People, the things that people can say about a game can be overwhelmingly positive and can make you feel good about it. But I was like, I need to see folks like play. And I'm still gonna make up my own. I still was planning to make up my own mind, but I was like, I just generally didn't know too much about it. Like I've heard people say it's like medieval Red Dead or something, which I guess is just people saying it's got like a lot of God, I keep burping. Sorry, I ate 4 slices of a bit of a heavy pizza. I don't need to go that way. I keep remembering. I have to remember I don't need to go that way. Need to go that way. And then it is, yep, it's this way. Crying, her head clipping, just freaking the fuck out.
We're close now.
Word. Bro, please. Can I sit her on one of these couches? No, that's fucked up. I can't put her... Okay, the good part is he's coming like all the way out here. Oh wait, I can just like go past him. He took a fucking mean ass stroll. No way he walked all the way back out here.
Thank God.
Oh, is that him that was walking around? Anywho. Animation time!
You think you can read it?
No, because he was wearing a suit. That person who I just saw had on like
It's like a giant puzzle box.
the hospital stuff.
Stay here, Emily. You handle this. I'll handle that.
Let's go, Grace. Nah, she real. She flipped the switch. I'm not supposed to be, in the words of Delta Slim, and what is it we supposed to be doing? I'm not going out the front door. Niggas not tricking me to go out the door. Oh. I guess. Nigga, I saw you go through that. There he is. don't even have time for it. We don't even have time for this. Who else? I'm confused. But she not... Could she not just close the door but stay? I guess so, but I guess she's like, eventually they would have found us, but also not really. Oh, I missed. Don't, no, that's crazy that he ran away. Hold on, Grace. There you go. It's fine. We can get taller? Oh, I crouched. Are they all gonna do this? Oh no, oh no. Inject him! How do I use the injector? I'm so confused. Bro, I don't understand, and there's no way to stealth him because he's spawning right in front of me. I'm really confused how I use the injector on them. I guess maybe I should save my, I guess now I know I can save my one Requiem bullet. I should use that. Make sure you're well prepared before. And I guess I should get out of this area. I am kind of closed into here, but I was like, they've got the element of like coming out of the damn curtains from me out there. I was like, at least in here. Obviously, I got, walled off. But,
Here it is.
I'm so confused on how I kill those. Because bullets don't work. Requiem bullets don't work. And I think a Requiem bullet will stun it. But also, are they all going to just get up and turn into those? And if so, then, like, what do I do? Triangle. How many bullets do I have, like, in general? I got 12 more. And I missed at least 2 shots. Okay. So I'm going to save my one Requiem. I guess I can do myself a favor by not... I know. Does a fellow like me learn? Was he the one that did it? No, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, whoa. Music is still playing. Might as well. So is one of them gonna do the thing again? This is one out here, like you still touching zombies over here. We making some progress. Yeah. We hemming him up. He just told me to go look for it. That's craziness to me. Bro, I did it! Oh, I was waiting on her.
Come here. I found this. Well done, Emily. Thank you.
I'm a bit late. Just caught Crimson Desert. That's crazy. You already know it's Rico Orimoto.
I thought that thing was dead.
Grace, you're very funny. Because the question should be, ouch.
This is all my fault.
I don't know if I'd say all that.
I can't just leave her.
I mean, that's real, but like also, what are you gonna do? You know, the weapon that you have is the thing that Leon used to fight it, and it didn't kill it. So she's like, guess everybody used the same gun that didn't work a second ago and try my hand at it. Descent into Darkness. Maybe play. Yep, I'm about to say I can play as Leon, huh? Yep. Chat, we did it. We ain't beat the game or nothing, but look at this. Nigga said let's use AI to make this more realistic, and they did it to Leon too. It looked like shit. This is the coolest, most incredible like graphical achievement that some people will ever see. This type of thing that like if people even 10 years older than us walked in, they'd be like, oh, is this a movie? Just when I was playing MLB The Show in like MLB The Show 20, maybe like 2014 or something, maybe 16 or something like that, because I was home for the summer. I can't remember if maybe I hadn't graduated high school yet. Maybe, I don't know. Anywho, that's beside the point. At one point, like last decade, I was playing one of the MLB The Show games, and my dad walked in while I was playing. He said, oh, is this a live game? That was like over a decade ago where we had graphics in a year-to-year sports video game 10 years ago that looked good enough that someone was just like, oh, is this real? And I get it. He's like my dad is, he was in his 40s around that time. And so, the people who don't engage with video game, Pokemon could use some of the DLSS. No, Pokemon could just use them and change the graphics with their like bare hands if that's what they want to do. They don't need an AI upscale. Because what's it going to do? I don't want to see what a real rat look like as Pikachu or a real mouse or whatever. Like, they could, do some graphical updating on their own. I know that you're just joking, but you know what I mean? Like over 10 years ago, probably, someone walked in on me playing a game. I was like, is this real? And we've progressed so far since then. Even like the graphics on sports games has, stagnated because you kind of hit the wall of like, okay, what's next from here? But it's just the idea that like, oh, we should make this stuff look like real. Like, motherfucker, to most of the general population, it already does. Sorry, just looking at how good these graphics just make me mad about it. Got me mad all over again.
We can talk.
I've been talking over Leon and Moff Gideon. The Rashad gif is so funny. Not gif, but the sticker.
Or we can begin your treatment.
Silent treatment, I hope.
Cook goat.
You're an investigator.
I just met him.
Right? We'll investigate. What do you want to know? Is this where I conduct my research?
Niggas just showing off how good the hair graphics are. That's all that was for. They wanted you to see the gas that they had going here. They said, look how realistic it is. Look at every strand moving.
the answers to your disease here.
My dog is so funny. I did that to a baseball game. The angle they chose when I looked like a live game when I walked in.
I know I do.
You know, I have such a punchable face, not gonna lie.
It's time to brush your teeth.
And that's fair. You know, baseball games, they look great. Sports games in general, just like they look great. I know we joke every year about 2K just adding more sweat, but legit, like, what more could they do? The graphic, like, it still has to look like a game because it's not real life. You can't make something that looks like that still continue to flow. Like, they've reached a peak of how good they can actually look right now. So what are these companies talking about? We're going to use AI to make it more realistic, how it would look in real life. We've got that. It's called a cosplay. See, somebody said, Viren said that Leon has a punchable face, and Nova, you just said Leon's so fine, he just like me. Which one is it? The world really is a subjective face. Place. A subjective place. This guy got a Naruto shuriken? Damn! I'm the biggest Leon hater. I can't remember if we talked about it last time. Have you played
Hey, can you hear me?
Leon, I've been trying
the
to reach
other
you.
Resident Evil games, Viren? We might have mentioned it last time. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting.
The floor plan?
So
Yes,
there's a big gap between when I've been able to play these.
I gotta talk to Victor. He is batshit crazy. Gotta make my way to his office.
I only played through. That's right. That's right. See,
FBI?
it's all clicking now.
Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
He thinks she got away.
Why?
He thinks she's safe. That says 33 bullets. Bro, why his shit so swaggy? Look at his health bar and shit. How do you sharpen this? Oh. Oh yeah, there's the damn parry pose. Bro, just making him do this animation is so funny. Ha! Huh! He! Ho! Alright, let me stop. See how he pulled the gun out? Bro, what's gonna happen? I already had 33 bullets and they just gave me 3 more. Listen, it's almost 10:30. We've been playing for about 2 hours. We got a lot done. When I get to a save point, I would like to save. 3 more bullets and an herb. I know what time it is. Down bad for Jill. Resident Evil baddie's kind of nice. Listen. After a bit of frustration, Grace kinda, you know? I can leave it at that for right now, but Grace is kinda. Grace kinda. Not even kinda, Grace just is. But I can, you know, just... We gotta see how the rest of the story progresses, but Grace kinda... You know? They put worse looking characters in video games. I'll leave it at that. I just thought about I never read those other 2 notes that I got as Grace. And I don't think those carry over, so I didn't even read those. So that probably would have told me something about what kind of zombie shit was happening. But let's see. Subject Thomas K. Jackson. Symptoms: irregular eating pattern. Don't be out here making noise, man. I'm trying to read. Like let's like I'm not playing as Grace no more. Like be a little respectful of what I got going on. Like don't think you won't get kicked. You know, your dad won't get kicked out the game. Like what? Oh, they do carry over. Okay. Well, I kind of want to read. I'm like move away from where the fucking enemy data likely is, so I can read real quick. Pause in the game to do some reading, chat. Pause in the game to do some reading. Construction notes, I read that. Background check, I read that. Beard? Leveled up to level 27. You've been fucking soaring through your levels up. You just started watching like last Monday, last weekend ish. I know you. By the time I played on Friday, you said you'd watched all our streams. I guess you came in on 2 Saturdays ago, because when you said that when you came in on my stream on Friday, it said that you'd watch about 3 weeks now. I'm bad at doing the math. I guess I'm thinking about, you know what I'm specifically thinking about? I'm thinking about how last week when I asked you and it said you'd watched 4 in a row. Why? What's with the noise? What's with the noise? Niggas ain't even pause and talk to stream and read letters no more. Cause niggas wanna make all the... Niggas acting like I'm still playing as Grace. It's just... Like I was saying, dear, it's because when I streamed, was it last Saturday or Friday? Well, I think it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. It was Friday, and it said that you missed one of the streams last time, so my camera said yeah, that's how. So I didn't know that it reset because it said 4 in a row, and I thought you just watched like throughout that week or something like that. But anywho, let me read these notes real quick, then we're gonna push forward. Double mutation. Oh, this is about the thing. There have been a number of cases where corpses infected with a mutated T virus strain have exhibited rapid tissue regeneration and a sudden violent behavior. Oops, forgot to hit the... I don't even need to hit down. I need to hit left, or I need to hit right. I don't even done reading. Analysis of the enlarged tumor that formed on their heads of these patients revealed a sudden change in red blood cell patterns consistent with the pattern found in urine tests. This additional mutation is considered a side effect of the mutated T virus strain. We have named those with double mutation symptoms blister heads. I think my dog has to go outside. Give me one. Let me see what he's doing. Where's he getting up to get some water? Other than that, your boy being here every single stream, and we appreciate you. That's all. It just shocked me how you are already on level 27. So you have been supportive. We certainly appreciate it. We have named those with double mutation symptoms blister heads. In rare cases, the tumor is observed to spread from the head across the entire body. If the abscess is covering the individual's burst, these fluids that expel will induce double mutation in nearby infected. Okay. So my dog did have to go to the bathroom. He just peed on my Kingdom Hearts rug. So give me 1 second to take him out before he pees anymore and to clean his rug. Give me 1 second. Try to pause the game. Well, I'm actually paused because I'm hearing noise. All right. I'll be right back. I knew I was right. I knew I should have just got up when he got up looking around. Just paid off 2, won one of the giveaways. Yeah, hold on to that thought because I was going to ask you about that when I came back. I was going to ask you how you've enjoyed the game if you played it. But give me 1 second when I come back and tell me about it. Oh, doggy. You see where I go? Should have known when you got up you had to go to the bathroom. That's my bad. Let me grab my phone. And hop up off of this. You gotta get off the rug. You can't play Aladdin right now. You gotta get off the rug. You gotta get off the rug. No Aladdin. Get off the rug. No. Oh, I gotta watch you. You just peed on it. Okay, I'm back. I haven't played it yet since I got it last. Oh, that was just last night. Sorry, my concept of what day is what is so thrown off. That was just last night that you got. I don't know why I thought that was like a couple of days ago. Like it was like Tuesday or something. I haven't played since I got it last night on my schedule. Well, I'm gonna test it tomorrow morning though. Perfect. Yeah, make sure to hop in the Discord and let us know. I'm pretty sure that you got a Monster Hunter game. I haven't even done this yet. So speaking of a game from Capcom, I also received the key to this. I keep mixing my words together and just randomly sound like I'm Russian. It technically was a couple of days ago. Okay, there it is. I knew I wasn't tripping. Okay, that makes sense. You won it a couple of days ago, but you received it last night. Okay. Luffy redeemed Quench Your Throat. I didn't need to do that. I just got up and walked around. I've been playing the game and talking good, but you're right. Good looking out, Luffy. Yeah, really quick. Viren, you received that game from us, and with the code, or however you received it. I'm not sure exactly how they went through getting it to you. There was another Capcom game, which is like the game I'm playing tonight, or I have been playing for the most part tonight. Resident Evil 9, the latest installment of the Resident Evil franchise. Thankful for Capcom for letting us be a part of the creator program and for providing me a code to. I didn't know how to check Discord requests, so I got it a bit late. I got you. But thankful to Capcom for providing me with the code, the keys to play this game. The new Resident Evil, again, I've had a blast playing it so far. This isn't just, an ad because they gave me the key because I wanted to play the game. I'm the one who asked to stream it and to get the key. And I'm glad that I did speak up when they're saying who wants to take the code and play it, because I've had fun. My first Resident Evil game, a couple of hills that I've had to get over and accept are just part of the game. The backtracking is the main thing that I'm new to doing that because I haven't played the other one, but I've had a blast playing this, and you got your game. And yeah, tomorrow morning if you check it out, be sure to hop back in the Discord and let us know. Specifically tag me. My name in there should be at Coco Crisp. Make sure to give me a tag tomorrow morning when you get to play and you have some thoughts, because I'm going to go to the movies and more. I'm going to go see Project Hail Mary 11. I'm going to see Ready or Not 2 right after that. So it may be later in the day by the time I get it. I don't want to miss your messages. So tag me and let me know what you think about the game when you're playing it. Again, that's no just fluff either, because I haven't played the Monster Hunter games the way that the other people on the stream have, but you receiving a gift from us like that, I would love to know how you're enjoying it. Let me get back to reading these messages. Bro look menacing. What's his problem? Like, bro, we're okay now. You got your gun back and we're safe. Blister heads. In rare case of tumors. Oh, what I was saying when I noticed my dog was tweaking. I say tweaking like he didn't just pee. It must be. I just thought about it. So it's just like if the It Looks Pretty Six Love Me a Monster Collector game. Yeah. If that's your alley, then from what I've known about this game, from them talking about it and just the people who have played it and seeing them play it, that might be your bag then. But I was thinking about how I've been killing some of these and they've been exploding near people, like the ones that I blew up in that office, explode on those other two people. I wonder if they're going to come back as infected. I don't know if I'm going to go back that direction given what's happened with, her going after the girl or whatever. But I just thought about that. Some of the other ones are blown up. I wonder if they've blown up on people and I'm making it worse. It's something to keep an eye on. I have to lure those away. Hypolytic poison has proven effective. They're calling that shit poison. Like I thought shit was medicine the way I'd be using it. Hypolytic poison has proven effective at preventing double mutation. Otherwise, the head must be completely destroyed. Always exercise extreme caution when handling infected corpses. So, like, just shooting them in the head doesn't just destroy their head, though. So it's like, so I don't know what I need to do. Like, I mean, yeah, if I know I hit a nigga with the Requiem, like, his whole body gone. So I'm not worried about that. But I don't know. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about managing that. Because shooting him in the head doesn't seem like it's gonna stop it. Nurse's log. As for the doctor's orders, from today I will take part in monitoring the progress of subject 171. She's emotionless and unsettling. This assignment fills me with unease. Subject 171 is blind and requires a lot of assistance. I felt sorry for her and tried to offer her some comfort by stroking her hair, but as always received no reaction. Such an unnerving child. I just want to go home and shower. What the hell? Man, how she must feel. September 24th. For some reason, the security manager joined me today. He asked Subject 171 2 or 3 questions about blood. Sorry, I'm going back. We're looking at your message and looking down about blood, but of course, a child wouldn't know how to respond. What a strange man. I played so many collector joints, so Pokemon, Dragon Quest, Digimon, and now we're adding Monster Hunter to the list. Yeah, see, that's your bag. Yeah, this is joining the fold right along with your other games. So I hope you'll enjoy it. Like I said, it seems like it's been a good game. It seems like everybody who's been playing the last couple of Monster Hunter games, they get a lot of mileage out of them, because I'm sure you check the Discord and the looking for friends chat. I mean, there's a couple people I can name off the top of my head who are usually in there looking to just asking if somebody wants to join in on like a raid or if anyone wants to play Monster Hunter. So if you get in the swing of it and you start running into the spot where you're going to need to play with people, make sure you're checking out that looking for friends, looking for group, the channel of the Discord, because I mean, people are always in. I legit have gotten to the point. I think I see the handful of people that go in there specifically looking to play. I probably see more people in there looking to get some people on for Monster Hunter more than I do for like Rivals at this point. Rashad plays Monster Hunter, so again, if you're in there, if you see that he's asking, or if you want to message him at some point or tag him, in the looking for group / friends thing, I'm sure if he's got the time for it, he'd be down to play too. So I would also say keep an eye on it, because if you've been paying attention to the Prime Pivoter, that might be a game that we eventually, that becomes a pivot game. Again, there's people in there that are playing it. Now you've got it. So, enjoy it for sure. Thank you for your support. You earned that as a result of being in here so much the past couple of weeks. So I hope you enjoy it. Speaking of Discord, was that Star Wars slander? I wasn't slandering Star Wars, no. Someone just said that Revenge of the Sith was better than like one of the Doom movies, and I was just like, that's like nostalgia. Like those movies were like, panned at the time because they weren't great. And there's like the one sequence that people hyper fixate on that's like really, really good, of course. But then people are sort of like, the reason that people don't talk about the rest of the movie, like, it takes, and that movie's like kind of long, so it's like, there's a solid 2 hours of meandering before you get to the fight that everybody loves. Not to say that it's a bad movie, but people are like, it's not all, it's better than Doom or whatever. I saw some people saying that even when I got on Twitter. I'm like, there's like 3 or 4 Star Wars movies that are even on the same level as the modern Doom movies, and that's just because of how they're made. So that's what I was saying. I wouldn't slander it. I definitely don't think I like it. The other 2 prequels are dog water, but 3 is top tier. I mean, that's fair. That's like, I know that's one that people love the most. The one that people that has like the most going on that people can enjoy. So, not gonna lie, I hate the Doom movies, but I love the books. That's interesting. I know they've made some. I've read the books too. I've read at least the first one, and then I'm like close to finishing Messiah. And what was I about to say? Oh, I know that there's some changes and stuff that have happened between the two, the adaptation that people are a little about, which is like, the fight between Paul and Fade Routha being just like a one, like a Dune 2 felt rushed and the pacing was off. Dune 2, I think that they did like have to up the pace and make that more interesting, especially because of the reaction that people had to the first one, that it was so slow. And I think I kept telling people at the time, like, yeah, you kind of have to break these up into 2 movies, and the first one has to be slow because there is so much of the political interplay that the rest of the book, that the rest of the series will rely on. It's like, people love stuff like Game of Thrones, like, oh, it's a slow burn. You get all these seasons or all these episodes at the very least where they set up who's related to who, and who wants to snake who, and who wants to do all that, and then like, every 4 episodes is like a real action sequence, and people are able to watch that. But when something like Dune is like, hey, yeah, the first movie is going to be like a slower 2 hours, there's going to be action scenes throughout, but it's going to be more so about the world building and letting the political stakes here and who wants to do what. People are just like, it's boring. And I'm like, it's not necessarily boring. It just like wasn't a big action sequence. And also, people went to Dune 1 thinking that it was going to be Star Wars, and I'm like, well, first of all, it inspired Star Wars, so it's like, so Star Wars took some liberties and changed and added some action that's not present in those. Dune 100% should have been broken up or been put to a series. I don't think there's enough leeway for only a couple movies. Yeah, I mean, so the first book was broke up into the two movies, part one and part two. So I think they did the best that they could with that. Especially in terms of like a modern day film adaptation, I think like it worked as well as it probably could have. You probably could have stretched that into 3 movies, but 3 shorter movies maybe. But I think the idea of doing Dune, just the original Dune, in 2 parts. Again, as somebody who read the book, who even likes parts of the David Lynch Dune, I think that's a good adaptation. I think you do have the slower movie in the first one, which, hot take, I think Dune Part 1 is better than Part 2. I think Part 2 is more exciting, but I think just like aesthetically, craft-wise, I mean, Part 1 is better. I mean, Part 1 was like nominated for Best Picture. And I know I've talked about the Oscars and stuff before. It's like they're not always a perfect indication of what the absolute best movies are. But I think that Part 1 is leagues better. I'm glad you're here with me. I love a slower pace, more dramatic type film. Again, I love the action in Part 2, but it's just like, I think if you go into Dune just looking for like a bunch of explosions and a bunch of like big crazy fights, you're sort of missing sort of the like theme and sort of the purpose. Like even in the book, the book only really has like 3 or 4 like actiony sequences, like big action sequences that you can make into an action set piece in a movie. You know, the book is not, Frank Herbert was concerned with making big, spectacle fights. Like it has the set pieces and some of them were translated, but he wasn't looking to make, a bunch of fights and stuff. And so I think that the idea like, oh, it needs to be a lot of this, and I get, you have to take some liberties, you have to make stuff to connect with general audiences. You got to do some stuff to. Part 2 started off strong, then midway lost its touch and pacing, got confusing, then the end was just thrown in everyone's face out of nowhere. I think that it did have like a nice build up to it. I don't know if you've tried watching Part 1 and Part 2 like back to back. I think if you do that, they sort of play off each other like a lot better because it does feel like a more stretched out experience. So you're able to like to feel the natural progression. It did move fast towards the end, but I think that that's just like a reality of like how fast the situation itself started to move. So sometimes like I realize like some of that pace and stuff that we feel, I do think about like you have to think about like the not necessarily the subject matter, but like what's happening in the film. Like sometimes stuff does like break really quick, and he has to make those turns. Like once he figures out, where they find the family atomics and that the Emperor is coming, they are kind of like in a time crunch. This brother in here reading, of course, we all need to be reading more. We not reading enough. I can't even let this. I gotta like keep it strictly on what me and Viren are talking about, because I can't even get on the tangent of, because I'm trying to finish this and play some Rivals if any of y'all want to play. I can't even go on the tangent of how over I felt for like media literacy amongst the general population this week. I've seen people who are critiquing, maybe I do gotta watch both collectively, but still should have a bit of consistency as a solo watch, even as a second part. And I know I totally agree with that. I've never been one to give movies a full on pass for being like, when movies are like in a full series, like a full. I got me and Scuba ready to pivot to Rivals. Perfect. Let me read these notes. Let me get to a save point with Leon, and then I will be ready. But I've never been one who's looked at like something in a trilogy, right? Where people just like, oh, the first one was bad, but like the second one and the third one make up for it. It's like, well, no, because they should be able to stand alone. I only give Dune a little bit of credit because like it's less like a straight up sequel, like it's like a different movie, and more like it is the same story that had to be broken up just for the sake of like you couldn't, they weren't going to let Denis Villeneuve make a 4-hour long Dune movie. But I do agree that like it should be able to stand alone on its own. But I think that like some of the pacing and stuff that is faster in Dune 1 is like you sort of like are picking up the consequences and the ramifications of stuff that happened in Dune 1. So it's like Dune 1 set that groundwork for the politics that Dune Part 2 sort of explores in like their ramifications. And so that's like they sort of serve well together because like some of the groundwork and like the political interplay that's done in Dune 1, you kind of can't retread that in Dune 2. So it does feel like it's missing that aspect, but it's like, well, that aspect technically happened in the first half of this story. Like the Spider-Man movies, like you can't break them up and be like Homecoming, Far From Home, and No Way Home are different parts of his story, because like in like a grand sense of like every day is a different part of your story, sure, but they're like not directly connected outside of like they're about the same character, you know what I mean? But when you're talking about like Dune Part 1 and Part 2, you are talking about like one specific book that had to be sort of like broken up into the two parts. So it's like some of the disconnect. That's always like I do think like watching them like sort of back to back, you might not feel the gap between like some of the pace and stuff. Like it feel like the stuff that feels like it's missing. It's like, well, I guess it's because they kind of covered that ground in Part 1 and they just aren't really able to tread over again. So if you ever get 4.5 hours, right, give them a back to back watch and let me know. It's probably more. It's probably closer. It's like over 5 hours, I guess, because they're both in the ballpark of 3. They're both like 2 hour 30-ish. So closer to 5 or 6 or something like that. But if you ever get a chance to watch them both, I would love to hear what you think about watching them as a back to back. But anywho, I don't want to get too off topic. We might talk about that in the Discord. If you're a Dune enjoyer, I'm looking for more Dune enjoyers. I think people do enjoy the movie, but if you've read the books and you understand the books, that means you at the very least get the concept and the themes. And I need to have a conversation with somebody who understands it to restore my faith in humanity. Because people were on Twitter after the trailer came out looking at like Lady Jessica in like the Fremen garb and they're like, this is cultural appropriation. Like, how would you put this in the movie? Like, they really have a white woman out there doing it. I'm like, I don't know if you guys know this, but that's the point. One of the themes of Dune is these like white people who are essentially like the same tenets of the imperialism and the arms of oppression that they convinced the Fremen that they're going to help them take down. It's like, yeah, and then they show up and they also hijack their culture. And I want to give the new movies its flowers, but I never remember how Lord of the Rings and some movies handle its pacing, and I just can't justify it. And that's, I think I disagree. I think like they're both, especially the first one, is paced really well. I think like it is slower paced. I think they're both. I think one of them was nominated for best editing. And the edits on both Dune movies, I think, again, given how much you have to cover, because it's a very dense book. You know what I mean? I think that there's still some issues, that some of the stuff that people are sort of missing the point on, like what I was saying about the cultural appropriation, like the people who get first one was amazing. That I do agree with. That's fair. Again, I definitely think the first one is a lot better than the second one. I mean, the second one, depending on what the second one appealed to general audiences more because again, it has, it has hype moments and aura. It's so funny. Like hype moments and aura is like a big funny meme, and like one of the themes of Dune, one of the things like don't be fooled by hype moments and aura, and like there's so many people that miss sort of the theme of like what Paul does is, there's ways that has to be explored, but it's like ultimately it's the wrong thing to do. Like even in the movie, he says as much as like, we're Harkonnens, that's how we're survived by being Harkonnens. I'm just like, that's like somebody being like, my grandfather was a Nazi. That's how I'll make my way through my dark spots. Like I have to be a Nazi too. If you heard someone say it, you're like, that's crazy that you just said that. That is nuts. That's nuts. But like, Paul basically says that, and people like think it's cool because he does the speech, and the scene is like great. I think Timothée Chalamet's performance is good. So it's like and again, part of the movie is that he's compelling and charismatic, and he seems cool. Like that is part of it. That's how he tricks the Fremen. But it's like as the audience, you have to have that moment where you realize like, And I've just seen so many people who still are getting. That's why I'm so interested to see like how people's reactions are going to be to Messiah, with like how it sort of reckons with and like lays out that there are like consequences and explores, him doing what he did. But yeah, we'll talk about it more, V. And I think me and you probably gonna do a little chatting in there tomorrow. I want to hear about you playing Monster Hunter, and I would love to again just have a. I'm not trying to be like Mr. like monocle and smoking a pipe, Mr. Intellect, but like it would be nice to talk to someone else who has like read the books or whatever, and just like just further pick your brain on how you feel about the movies and you know the way people reacting. It's so weird that when the first one came out and Frank Herbert had to write Messiah because people didn't get it. I'm like, that's crazy that people didn't get it. And like we're living through the times where the first two movies came out and people have like missed the same have like missed the lessons and the themes the same way that people who read the first book did. So it is just so funny that like and some people say it's like a knock on Frank Herbert's like writing, but it's like I don't think so because the point is he's supposed to be cool. You're not wrong for getting tricked into thinking that Paul is like cool or compelling, but you are supposed to have that moment where you realize what he's doing, that you're able to take a step back and be like, I don't think he should be doing all this way, especially because again in the books he says so. And one change they made in the movies is, and Viren, you'll know this, Chani is like on his side in the books. She like, or at the very least, she doesn't object. She just like blindly goes along with what he's saying. She's in love with him, sort of, and she's in love with him in the movie as well. But like, goo goo eyed, draped all over him in sort of the same way that he's like sort of down bad for her in the movies. And so in the book, in the movies here, but in the movies they make Zendaya sort of be like the voice of reason character, and like very actively oppose that and explain that the prophecy isn't, which it isn't. The Kwisatz Haderach, the prophecy and stuff like that, as we know it, is not quote unquote. She was a true ride or die in the book. Then in the movie, she said, "Fuck exactly." You know what I mean? It's like, and they changed that to hopefully say that like, if we give somebody this like more grounded voice of reason character, even if they don't necessarily agree with her, or they don't like her, taking issue with Paul, you can at least hear when she presents her argument and says things to discredit the idea of that, you would at least be able to understand. Like when she says, the prophecy is not real. It's a story that they told people to control them. You tell people the Messiah was coming, they'll wait for forever. That annoyed the F out of me. I see why they did it, but still, it's one of those things, and I don't like saying it's like the general audience is just so, can be so, or I should say, can just be so. Again, they put her character in the movie and people still sort of miss the theme. I do hate the idea of them like changing a character to be a crutch to help people try to get the message. But like, I mean, you see they did that and people still don't get it. So like I understand why that change had to happen, because Denis Villeneuve wanted to try to, not say that he could make the story better than Frank Herbert, but he wanted to try to honor the spirit of what Frank Herbert did by releasing Messiah. Like he wanted to do that ahead of time and get out in front of him and be like, Frank Herbert, one of his biggest regrets with the first book was that people just like didn't get it, and so he tried his hand at including a change that would help people get it, and it still didn't work. I think that like sort of the TikTokification of how we view certain scenes in movies, not like the film itself made a TikTok, but like all the edits and stuff, all like the or edits, which are fantastic, and it's a great scene. It is easy to see why people latch onto it. It's easy to make a good edit, put a cool song over, but like that has so much ore and this is just so hyped to people that they sort of missed that like 7 minutes. It definitely went over a lot of people's head, unfortunately. Yeah, like they missed it like 7 minutes before he goes and does that speech. He says that he knows this is all a lie, but he's like, but I know what I have to do. Like he's Paul putting on that speech and trying to be this like warlord leader. Like it's an act. He is very much so putting on an act. He's doing what he knows what he has to do and how he has to pretend to be to make the Fremen follow him. He isn't really this big rah-rah war general who goes and gives that speech. He goes and does it that way because, he knows that that they'll believe it. He knows that if he just goes and he does it, that they'll believe him and that they'll fall in line with him, and he didn't have to be scared. Like when he does a thing where he's like, could anyone in this room challenge me? Like, no one in this room can stand against me. The thing that people miss is just like, if literally if just three of them ran at him, they could have just killed him. You know what I mean? But he again is relying on the fact that they believe that he is this Messiah, and that if he goes in there and speaks with this charisma and this confidence, that they'll just fall for it. And I think that it's just so unfortunate that like sometimes in part two they do get a little too on the nose over and over again to try to like make sure people don't miss that like. Characters are telling you there's this great divide between the Fremen on the people that believe this, who are like, modern day religious fanatics. He knows the stakes and is willing to take the stand, which is such amazing writing. So many people don't pick up on. Exactly. That's what's like when I talk to people about it, they think that I'm saying like he's wrong or he's like a bad character. It's like, no, I think Paul is like a fantastic character. Like the fact that he does what he does and has those reasonings why is like the compelling part of it. But yeah, you have to be able to pick up on that he's doing this for a reason outside of just like, oh, I want to free the Fremen. Like he even says so much like, I want to get revenge. Like I'm doing this for my father. Like, the holy war and stuff that he embarks on doesn't have to happen. Like I don't want to say he goes out of his way because the great houses don't respect his ascension, but he could have very much so when he, when he was a surviving member of House Atreides and he killed the Harkonnens. Right then and there, he could have, instead of trying to be like, I'm the new emperor, he could have been like, the two houses that are supposed to be over Arrakis, I now lead those two houses. I'm the last remaining, I guess his mom technically, but, it probably would have gone to him as the male. It's like, I'm the leader of House Harkonnen now by default, because that's my grandfather, and there's no other heirs to the throne. And I'm also like the head of House Atreides. It's like, one of these two people is going to get Arrakis anyways. And I know it wouldn't have been that simple. The Emperor probably would have opposed it, but it's just like the idea like there were solutions that go beyond the path that he takes to the Holy War. And I know there's a whole thing about the Golden Path and like what that ultimately leads down, but it's like that's like the conjecture that's added to, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil, but yeah, it is just crazy that like I went on a 10-minute rant about Dune. I'm sorry, I love Dune so much, but it always just blows my mind that like, and obviously it's got to be an easy thing to misinterpret because it happened in the first book. So I don't want to make it seem like if you, misinterpret it, you're dumb, or only smart people can figure it out. But it's just one of those things that's like, it's just so crazy that he went out of his way to make changes and to like add dialogue to make sure people were able to understand like the themes and like, this is essentially a story about imperialism and, and people are still just like, no, Paul did the right thing. He's cool. And it's like, brother, the whole movie, you have people saying that, like, hey, the Kwisatz Haderach, the whole thing about him being the chosen one, wasn't even supposed to be him. His mom was supposed to give birth to a girl who was supposed to give birth to the Kwisatz Haderach. His mom gave birth to him because she wanted to be a part of the prophecy. So I should tell you that it's not true, right? Like, the Kwisatz Haderach was still 2 generations away at the very least, and it came earlier. So it's like, it's telling you that that it's fake. The Bene Gesserit say so much like, yes, we did our job of laying laying out this prophecy to give them something to believe, so we'll have an easier time controlling them. Like they say that, and I'll still be talking to people like, well, if he's so bad, then like, how is he the chosen one? And I'm like, brother, there is no chosen one. That's the bit. They went in and they sold these people a story so they would have a way to control them in the future. Like there isn't a Kwisatz Haderach or Messiah or anything like that in the way that we have been led to understand it. Like that, it's quite literally propaganda. But anywho, this security guard asking a little girl about blood. Sorry, just a strong tangent. Veering, he hit the Dune button. Keep my fingers crossed for Dune 3. I'm really playing it goes well and has that powerful impact. I hope so. I think adapting Messiah, if done correctly, if they like don't get too scared by the fact like, oh, we don't want to ruin this character, we don't want to change people's points of view on him. He's so popular right now. He's played by one of the most popular actors in the world. Despite what people tell you about the controversy and all that, about people misinterpreting what he was saying about ballet or whatever, and people thinking that he's feeling the way because he lost the Oscar. Timothy Chalamet is like one of the best and like one of the most popular actors. He's like one of the last like movie stars. Like I know people are gonna bring up MCU people, like those aren't again, I hate bringing this up, but those are like movie stars in the same way. You can tell that by what happens when they do non-MCU movies. That's not the point I want to make right now. It's not what I'm going to talk about. But you know, I hope that they don't chicken out because the character is so popular and stuff like that, and they get afraid to drive the point home on like what this is really about. And I think they will. From what I've gotten, just by them putting like Cytale and like some of the other stuff in there and letting him be played by a popular actor in Robert Pattinson, like it seems like they're going to do justice to the core concept of Messiah. I can imagine that some stuff is going to be changed again because my biggest worry for it is that it's back to the political side, and it's definitely going to confuse a lot of hard-headed viewers. Yeah, like that is going to be the thing. Like I've had people who like are talking about it one way, and I'm like, Doom Messiah is going to make you mad because like a lot of the ways that you're interpreting this, and you're like missing these points. Like the movie's going to almost go out of its way to be like, you know, that like, you know, not ideal, right? You know, like not what you want to be doing. I mean. Again, not to spoil, but, you know, veering to something like, you know, Paul looks at that evil person and then also that evil person, and it's like, oh, they killed a lot of people. Nothing compared to what I did, though. Like, them niggas like rookies compared to me. Like, I see they killed a lot of people, but, like, they not seeing me. Yeah, if someone doesn't understand Dune, the Messiah's going to be the alternate rage bait. Yep. Yep. People who have latched on the idea that like Paul is just like one of one equivocal good guy. Look, you can make the argument that he's not necessarily an evil guy. I think that's fair. But like people who latch on that he's like the good guy and he is the hero are going to be really upset by the way Messiah is going to interact with his actions and his character. Like I'm just, it is going to feel like rage bait. You're gonna have people like, why would they make that? Like why would, like, you know, you already can hear some of the arguments that people are gonna have. Anyway, let me push forward. You know, like I said, you are making this such a compelling and easy thing to keep talking about because you are hitting the nails on the head. Let's read about Thomas K. Jackson. I think this is a note I picked up as Leon. Symptoms: irregular eating pattern after surgical procedure to suppress the satiety center of the brain. The subject experienced an increase in appetite and weight gain. He began to ingest everything he could get his hands on, including infusion pumps and pacemakers. Exhibits the same symptom as his brother. Timothy K, Timothy B. Exhibit the same symptom as his brother with a particularly strong fixation on human flesh. Must be treated the same with extreme caution as he becomes violently agitated, if not constantly eating. It's rare to find people with similar views, especially on something so convoluted as Dune. That's what I'm saying. I think that, like, and again, it could be the benefit of, like, we've both, you know, at the very least, because I haven't finished Messiah, we both, at the very least, read and, there it is, to have a concrete understanding of the first book. And I don't know too many other people who have read the book. I know a couple people that know about it, a couple people who have, but it's like, I definitely know more people who are movie only, and that's fine. You know, that's what the movies are for. To do what it's, I'd always known about the story of Dune, and I've loved David Lynch, and I'd seen his Dune before, but I didn't think much of it. But it's very much so, you know, to get people invested in the series and to get people to do what I have done. You know, read the books, become more of a fan. Now, can you like punch through these walls? Real. Okay, I thought so. I was wondering if that's what they meant, like the big dudes. Like, so you mean those big dudes? There's two of them. Well, you don't have the Requiem. I wonder if I just shoot them with enough regular bullets. So, do I just keep shooting him? I'm starting to think that I can't shoot him. Guess I just gotta go around them. I'm crying. That really worked. Gave his ass the okie doke. Oh! Oh, I thought it was a grenade launcher. Oh, I just need one to do that? This nigga Leon don't care about shit. Ah, I fucked up. Because I wasted those first couple bullets. Oh, never mind. Get back. Reload. Leon, don't animation me, man! No, Leon, get down, get down. Descend on him. Bro, this is so fucking funny. That ain't me. That ain't me, babe. No, 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 that ain't me, babe. It ain't me you're looking for, babe. Sorry. Got in Bob Dylan mode. I wonder if there's more bullets up here. Nope. I think I messed up. I might have to... Whoop. So am I not able to just like go around him? Or do I have to keep fighting to the death? Or can I just go out this door? Now's not the time for that. Why not, Leon? Up here? Oh yeah, there is. I thought so. Brother, you're tweaking. Leon, get past him. Fuck you thought this was? Let's get some urgency going, Leon. Okay, I thought so.
Sorry,
another one?
but I'm not on the menu.
Talk about hand grenade is so fucking funny. What would be going on in these games? Why do I have a hand grenade? I'm sorry, why do I have two hand grenades? What am I going to use those on though? I'm worried. They said you're going to need this. They gave me a hand grenade. So you could have done it the whole time. See how the vibe was just different? The game is just so funny. This one work? Oh, duh. Custom part for the alligator snap reduces muzzle rise until the barrel looks like it. Okay, I was just wondering. Security manager, I put the discussed item in the safe to move it to a discreet location in the basement away from wandering eyes. Okay. So, real, I don't read much, but Dune is definitely one of those ones that had me hooked while reading. Yeah, I mean, it's like a great thing, and that's just like the idea that he's cool to people is no problem. He was made that way on purpose. Frank Herbert could have made him like a big loser, incel, easy to understand, as like lame if he wanted to, but you know, that also misses the point. He's supposed to be someone who you think is like, I only have a handful of Funko Pops. All of them have been gifts. People, I think there was that era where like Funko Pops were the easiest gift to give, and I think they still are. It's like people just find out a thing that you like, and strong chance there's a Funko Pop for it. And is this? No way. This is funny. Yeah, I have a Paul Funko Pop. He's cool. Again, I love Timothy Chalamet's performance as Paul. I think he makes it. Fuck are these? Work closet. Oh, he can open these. Let's just need a closer save point. I heard you lost pantry key. Yeah, I already got that though, so appreciate it though. I appreciate you, but like I've already. I think the funniest thing about the whole series is that the motto literally is "Don't blindly trust," and people are still thrown off by the events. Yeah, like one of the things that again from Frank Herbert's own mouth, like is a story about how we shouldn't, don't fall for charismatic leaders. Like don't let somebody who just come in and quite literally just like has aura and is like saying stuff that sounds good. Don't allow yourself. We got 16 people watching. Y'all are watching me flub Resident Evil 9. I thank you to everybody who is tuned in right now. Welcome. Nah, I don't really have time for it. Let me guess. She's gonna get up. Oh, okay. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The nigga with the gumbox, the nigga who took off his gumdrop buttons. Yeah, he crazy, son. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, well, I guess where should I be going with Leon? Surely I'm not just gonna be like running around opening these work cabinets. I guess like I know where Grace is, so nah, you don't know him. Oh, okay, my fault. We know different Muffin Men. And that's cool though. Like there's more than one Muffin Man. There's a Muffin Man out there for everybody to get to know. Who's here? There's only one answer to the question. The Muffin Man? What do you mean? The question reiterated. I don't know. I gotta see where all they jump up from because I got this grenade. Or you know what? I wonder if no, because if the Requiem wouldn't do it, I don't know actually. My muffins I be eating, I'm keeping the Muffin Man in business. Real. Oh wait. I just thought about it. This nigga Leon got this axe. That's what I said. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I just thought about it. Oh, fuck. That nigga said here. No, you gotta say like you on good drug. The Muffin Man! You thought I didn't have that on me? You thought you the only nigga that seen Shrek 2? You thought that's a power that only you wielded? Well, she's married to the Muffin Man. That's what I'm saying. Get him, Veer! We still pivoting? Absolutely. I just need to find a place to save. The game has decided that Leon don't know how to work a typewriter. But yes, we are absolutely going to pivot. It's kind of late. We'll pivot for a couple, though. I would love to play some Rivalry. That's Leon breathing like that. I was like, bro, I know the damn... Okay, I'm not worried about it anymore. Now that I know grenade and axe to the head will get niggas up out my way. Where he at?
Catch.
Sit down, nigga. Y'all saw that shit? Okay, why didn't he get stunned? I gotta get him on the ground. Okay, that's my bad. Hold on, my beautiful pivoters. We're gonna get there. If you're not distracting for like 20 minutes talking about Dune, that's my fault. That is true. He Viren, Resident Evil Forever.
Office should be upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be looking for his office. The hell? Let me find this last warp closet. Since you can open them. Okay, don't let that nigga just like walk up on you. That was, y'all see that nigga? Y'all see? Like, don't just let that nigga walk towards us now. I do love a good Dune yaps. I do love that Dune conversation, sir. But I mean, Veer, and I don't know if you've caught any of the videos, but I'm Mr. Movies, so it's like, you know, it's not enough that I love the Dune books, but like there's also movies, so it's, I'm the posse film nerd. You know, watch at the very least like 250 to 300 movies a year. But I always tell people that like make a big deal that I watch a lot of movies. I always echo that. I always sort of like speak towards that by saying I don't really do anything else though. You know what I mean? Like I have 4 tangible hobbies, and that's like sports, primarily baseball, gaming, going to the gym, and like watching movies. So it's like I can watch so many because once a day, or probably once every other day, I'm just like watching them because like that's what I do. That's so yeah, that's true. You got me talking about not only Doom, but we start talking movies in general. You had me, you know, you said the word pacing, you said editing, you got me. Look at that nigga. He thought I was going downstairs. Fuck, nigga. What was his plan? How do I sharpen his shit? Really, all I do is game and watch movies, so I feel that. That's my dog. I'm about to say, the fact that they even just did that. I didn't even just make him do all that, by the way. Okay, all their heads are gone. Somebody knew.
What a fucking shame.
Oh, Victor knew. It's a nigga in here who still got his head. I just don't know where he's at. It's a nigga in here who still got his head. I just don't know where he's at. It's a nigga in here who still got his head. I just don't know where he's at. Oh, that'd be so stupid. It's two niggas in here that still got their head, and I know where they at. Y'all see how I peeped it? Oh my, bro! Y'all see how I peeped it? You can't scare me. I can read. Oh my god! I ain't even need to double tap him. Come on, Kyle Shanahan, you get up too. Niggas trying to sneak me with Sean McVay.
One thing after another.
Hold on, wait, save me! Animation, save me! Whoa. I'm about to say, can he fall? Kris reminds me how boarding school exists. What do you even mean by that? What the fuck? Bro, look at all these niggas like with their brains just like ready to get up and bother me. Y'all see how y'all see how I read the room? Literally. I walked in, I said, this niggas in here whose like brains are like still intact. Like, it's like eyeballs still in here. I know. That's why I'm your streamer. That's why I'm your streamer. That's why I'm one of yours. That's why I'm one of your 6 to 7 streamers. I don't know if there's that many of us. Is that where it just came out of? Something about that clock pissing me off. Fuck, I'm being taunted. I just released some bullshit.
Every single time.
Oh, animation time. Hold on, John behind me. Respect the animation, respect the animation, respect the animation. How do I sharpen this shit again? Okay, you just oh. Where's the one thing? Okay. My finger is like right by the D-pad. So you on that Hunchback activity running like an old man. I pulled the trigger, but my hand collapsed as well, so I hit the damn D-pad. I was like, what the fuck? Oh no. Shot so hard you found the map, that's what I'm saying. Anyhow. That was my bad. Bro, I gotta start the whole shit over?
Shame.
Okay. How did I make him get up last time? I'm trying to open this door. There we go. Okay, so luckily I know that one bullet will make him... One worked last time! I kind of hate that you kind of can't fire from the hip. Okay, this is crazy. Bro, y'all know y'all saw last time. I hit him with one, and last time I just hit him with the one, and it dropped him. It's like, it's whatever, but like, you know. Pivoters, I'm sorry. I started having too much fun. That wasn't even me. The camera just decided that I couldn't see anymore. That was crazy. Bro, I'm about to put shit in first person. They were wrong. I hope you eat your cheeks again. Look, the longer I keep losing, the longer it'll take till we can pivot. I gotta get to a save point. Oh no. Ah, I missed my chance to kill that one. I think there's a grenade and some shit in here. Okay. Ooh. Leon, turn that corner quicker. I'm looping him. And we're just running to find China. Okay. Are they the niggas who came through here? Did I miss that? Right back. The what? I don't even know what you mean by that, Rob. You ever get that thing like when the weather's changing? You get that like phlegm or whatever that you just kind of get stuff you can feel it. You just know you gotta go and spit it out. That's what happened to me. Niggas have no clue what's coming. Are you one of them too? Cool, you came in here first. I'm gonna throw it in front. Gotta have him. Bro! That nigga does not give a fuck about my animation.
Cardio for the week.
Bro, oh my god, he really just be talking like this. This is so fucking funny. I thought folks were like joking about how like every time he does something he gets off on one line. I thought people were like, we're taking it too far. But he dead ass will do it every time. Sorry, I looked down at my phone. I kept trying to walk. Can you get on the elevator? You're not that wide, nigga. You not Dom, nigga. You not wide like that. You can fit on the elevator. You ain't got them shoulders, nigga. Your name is Leon. Like, slow down. Can there be a typewriter in here? Oh, fuck. Anything but a typewriter, man.
Victor's private office.
Nice work.
He saved on the computer.
Yes, ma'am.
Yo.
Bingo.
What did he... Oh,
I
okay.
have the IP address. Just give me a minute. And
I was like, what is he even trying?
I'm in.
Okay, hit me.
Oh my god, it's late. I didn't start eating my ice cream. I just told you guys I wanted to avoid the scenario where I'm eating ice cream at this time of the night.
I found some information about
Hey,
illness.
hey, Dom. Hey, twin. What's going on? Narrow young man. My slender, proportionally shouldered twin. What's going on? What it is?
Hey.
Dom, whatever you're about to say, don't believe it. Dom, don't believe the lies. Don't believe the lies, Dom. Don't believe. And if you do believe them, do take in turn. No. You know what I meant by that.
Elvis.
No, I mean, I talked about the shoulders. I meant broad shoulders, like wide as in.
What's she got to do with this?
Chris been talking about the ways Texas could never compare to your back. I mean, listen, I'm like, I got broad shoulders too. I'm kind of like, have a good night. I know the drone strike coming. It is what it is. Maybe. Dom, you not staying up for you not joining Team Pivot. You not part of the Rivals Pivot. You not part of Rivals Pivot Mafia. Bro, I'll never see another save point again. I think I just have to just beat the game now. Nope, don't want to do that at all. Everyone's dead. The planet just shit. I'm the only one who left this godforsaken place. I tried to escape. What's the point? I can still see my colleagues being eaten alive like an endless loop playing over and over in my head. Let it stop. That's tough. Am I going this way? Okay, I gotta go retrieve something. Didn't it say it auto saves? Imagine I hit load to see how far it takes me back, and it takes me back like mad far. I know you saw the video I sent you. I've had a long day. I saw you text me, but I haven't been able to open the TikTok. I took that normal lock off though. I have like the app locks where I can't get on Twitter and stuff until noon, and I only have like a certain amount of unlocks. I took that off for Twitter because like so many people send me TikToks and stuff, and I hate being like, oh, I gotta wait until a certain point. They're like, oh, I gotta wait until I use one of my unlocks to watch this thing. Because the thing would be is people will send a TikTok and will try to have a conversation around what's in the video, and I will be like, oh, I can't even like respond to their message. I can't like open the message and click on the TikTok and respond to what they're saying in regards to the TikTok, or like if they're asking me a question like how I feel about this until I use one of my unlocks. So I'm trying to at least free myself up for that. And I don't get on there and scroll either, so I feel like I'm fine in terms of like not nuking my brain with short form content. Because like, I don't have the natural inclination to open TikTok and get on. I'll only do it if I get like a DM or someone sends me one. So hopefully I'm good. Tempest invited you to a party. Let's see what happens if I do that. It's a bomb strapped to my chest. Nobody say anything crazy. It's a bomb strapped to my chest. Nobody say anything crazy. It's a bomb.
I'm not gonna say what kind of doctor, what race.
But it's a bomb strapped to my chest. Nobody say anything crazy. This nigga right here wants to get that very bad. I'm trying to get to a save point. Invite me to. Could you see me going through that shit? I don't wanna dox the game. I guess it ain't dox. Hold on. Let me send Rob an invite. Nope, not what I just tried to do. I'm sending Rob an invite, Teamsters.
Uh-oh.
Never mind.
Uh-oh.
He's already here.
Yeah, exactly. Real niggas no ball.
I was going to invite you.
No. I'm saying real niggas no ball because they should have did it. You playing the game.
Oh. Yeah. What he said.
We was playing the game. You weren't in my chat.
Hey, I'm
Both,
so
both,
sorry.
both.
I was playing with Lou and I did not realize how late it got because I was supposed to be off by like 9:30.
Y'all found a save point. Resident Evil 9, you were fantastic. I'll play you again later. Okay, chat. I've saved.
Blame Lou.
We are going to pivot. I'm going to play a couple of games of Rivals in the new season with Rob, with Nova, with Dom, and Tempest. So I appreciate everybody for pulling up for the Resident Evil stream. Stream not over, but I'm just, as I'm pivoting, I'm just thanking everybody for watching me play Resident Evil. We made a lot of progress tonight. Now that I realize that no, I'm going to wait.